Hi everybody, welcome to my channel Flair and Grace, where I share my passions in my life and take you along for the ride with a little bit of flair and a whole lot of grace. Welcome to today's episode where I talk about my January reselling on eBay and Poshmark and let you know what happened there. So I'm excited to bring you this information, even though it's not a lot, but what I'm doing is showing and sharing with you my journey into this kind of new adventure. I've always been a thrifter. I've resold on eBay years ago when my son was younger and got rid of his clothes and an overabundance of my own clothes. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun getting rid of and purging our closets and making a little income in the process. And when Poshmark came out, I did list some of my things on Poshmark recently in the last year, but I wasn't serious. I kind of started getting into it, but you know, all that sharing of closets, and I mean, I was on a group on Facebook, and it was all about sharing people's closets and sharing your own closets and, you know, things like this. So it's kind of turned me off a little bit. So I really wasn't into it for the social aspect of it. So recently I've been exploring some ways of doing some sideline, I don't like to call them hustles because in my life I don't hustle. I do things and a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but hustling to me seems like you're running around and you're just, you know, grinding, you know, nose to the grindstone and really just working it. And I'm not that kind of person. You know, I used to beat myself up for years for not being that kind of person, but I'm not. I am who I am, and I like to do a lot of different things. I like to explore a lot of different avenues, so this is one that I'm exploring right now, as well as making this YouTube channel, which I find very fun and rewarding. So I'm looking for some passive incomes. I'm starting to work on them right now to building myself up for retirement. I am 53 years old, so when I like to share my journey as a 53-year-old woman, what I'm using for my skincare and my beauty routines and what I'm doing to feed my body and my soul. And so I love all that stuff. So anyway, so here's my journey with reselling, swinging back to that again. Started in January, and like everything else, it took me a little bit to start getting in the rhythm of this. So here's my recap for the month of January. For reselling. So I do have things listed both on Poshmark and eBay because I wanted to do both platforms and kind of see which one worked out better than the other. And I give kudos and credit to all those resellers out there that are doing 10, 20 listings a day. I thought I could do maybe 10 listings a day at first. That was like my first goal, and it stressed me out. So anything that stresses me out, I'm like, okay, I have to revisit this and put it into something that I can work with. And what I worked with was listing like one item a day, one item. Now keep in mind, this is just a little sideline project for me to see where it goes, to see I just want to have fun with it. I like the treasure of thrifting, the treasure hunting of thrifting, and I think you can find some amazing fashion out there for a minimal amount of money. Okay, so I don't feel like you even need to go to the store, department stores, and spend on clearance $20 for a t-shirt or a shirt, or even $50 for a dress, which I used to think that was a really good price, and now I'm like, I can go to the thrift store and buy a dress for $6 or even less sometimes. And so that's what I really like about it. So, and I really like to find really cute things and offer them up for other people. You know, maybe people don't like to go to thrift stores, but they really like really cute, unique, boutique-y kind of fashion things that not everybody else is wearing. So that's another big thing of mine. I like to be in style, but I don't like to be looking like every other woman in the room. Okay, so somebody I am, you know, my avatar my avatar customer per se would be somebody that likes unique items, that doesn't like to pay a lot, that likes to change up their wardrobe, that likes to be fun and fashionable and try different things. And so that's what I go after in my own life. So that's what I am sharing with you all in the things that I find and list. So I'm not necessarily looking for particularly name brands. I am more looking at how cute they look. Okay. So anyway, on to my recap for January. So week 1, I started off January 11th. So that week 1, I listed 5 whole items, and listed them both on Poshmark and on eBay. Of course, no activity. Week 2, January 18th to the 24th, I listed 6 items. Yes! So week 1, 5 items. Week 2, I listed 6 items. Week 3, January 25th to the 31st, I listed 7 items. Now, and I sold 1 item. I sold 1 item in my 3 weeks of being active and being listed, and I'm so excited. I bought some really cute pink poly bags with polka dots because I want it to be fun. Okay, let me show you. I'm going to add to this eventually as I get more money. So these were $50 and they were $20, so they are a little bit more expensive. But they're fun and they're cute and they're fashionable, and I mean, who wouldn't want to get an item in a bag like this? It makes you just feel so much better, because I've been to high-end places and the way they put your packaging and wrap it up in tissue paper, maybe put a little bow or wrap it up with ribbon or whatever. I'm like, whoa, this is awesome. I love the experience, you know? So got that. I'm going to be shipping out my first item today. So her name is Eve. I think she's in Pennsylvania. Thank you for the support, Eve. I know you're really going to love this dress, and I love it. And I mean, if these are things that if nobody buys them, I'm going to be wearing them. So I'm really excited to ship this off to you and hear your feedback on that. So how my sourcing went was I went out to the local Goodwill and just shopped the racks and found some items, and that was my first week, and listed those items. And what I did is, like, you know what, I probably have some things here in both my closets that I could go through and use as listings. So that's what I'm doing now before I really start going out and getting all this stuff and have to list it and everything like that. I like to do things slow and methodical and not get too overwhelmed, and I like to have fun with the clothes and the outfits in my closet. So that's what I did. So I went through and did a closet clean out, and what I'm not going to keep, I mean, things that I bought I haven't even worn yet. So and that's what I did. I went out and listed that. Now I have a whole shit ton full of other things that from my closet that I need to list. So that's what I'm going to do here in February. Plus I have a second closet that I'm going to go through, plus some shoes and maybe jackets and different things like that. So I have a lot of my own personal things that I want to list and get rid of. Again, I listed both on Poshmark and on eBay, and everybody knows on Poshmark you share your closet with your followers. So I shared my closet once a day. Where did I sell this one item? I sold it on eBay. So I know a lot of resellers are out there and they're getting more success on eBay, and you think that that market with clothing could be saturated, but I think there's some buyers out there that are looking for unique items. They're looking for name brands, and they're looking for boutique-y things at some really good pricing, and so I think there's a market out there for what you have. So that's my week in review, or that's my month in review for my reselling and where I'm going. So I'm curious to see where this goes. And if you are a reseller, if you're just starting out, let me know. I do watch, I'm going to link these people down below. So I do watch Hustle at Home Mom. I really like her. And then I watch Lori's Boston Found. She's really cool. She's another reseller. And how I got into starting to watch resellers was the crazy lamp lady who goes through the Goodwills, and she shows all the things that she's not into clothes, but she's more into like home goods and things like that. So, but she's really fun to watch too. So anyway, so those are some of the people that I like to watch and get influenced by and inspired by. And I'm like, oh wow, this looks like a lot of fun, you know, and seeing the money they make and the income they bring in. So it's just a lot of fun. And I know there's a lot of potential out there, and there's a lot of enough for everyone to go around. So just, you know, excited to see where this goes and where it leads to. So thank you for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you feel like watching my journey, if you want to watch my journey and see me getting all goofy and crazy on here, because that's what I do. And I am excited to share my life and how it unfolds, and, you know, see what else it may have for us. So that's it for today, everybody. I'm Kelly. This is Flair and Grace. Thank you for joining me. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay fashionable, stay cute. Get out to the thrift stores and buy some really fun stuff. And if you can't find it there, turn here or turn to eBay or Poshmark and find your fashion. So thanks all. Take care and have a great week.